The next speaker is Ms. Gow from the Santa Clara Valley Water District, and after that, Mr. Zuckerman. Ms. Gow.
Thank you. Cindy Gow with the Santa Clara Valley Water District.
Let's see if we can get a little more volume on the microphone for you, because we're broadcasting this.
We appreciate this opportunity to comment on the proposed rulemaking package for the Delta Plan. The Santa Clara Valley Water District is a public water agency with contracts for delivery of water supplies conveyed through the Delta by both the State Water Project and the Federal Central Valley Project. These supplies meet approximately 40% of Santa Clara County's average annual demands. We supply water to a population of 1.8 million and the vibrant economy of Silicon Valley. The district has adopted water supply management strategies that will reduce reliance on imported water from the Delta and result in meeting Santa Clara County's future water needs through water use efficiency. But even with aggressive development of local supplies and continued emphasis on conservation, the district's imported supplies will continue to provide essential baseline water supply to our county, reliability needed to avoid groundwater overdrafting and subsidence, meet core demands, and provide environmental enhancement in our local streams. We are concerned that the proposed regulation to reduce reliance on the Delta attempts to give the Council the discretion to review and judge local water management decisions outside the legally defined Delta. The Delta Reform Act does not provide the Council with this authority. Instead of promoting efficient implementation of projects that will contribute to local and regional supply reliability, this would add another layer of potentially burdensome review that will likely impede progress, as well as increase costs to the public. Agencies such as the district that have been successfully and proactively advancing local supply reliability and environmental sustainability should not be subject to this process. The proposed regulations also state that water shall not be exported from, transferred through, or used in the Delta if one or more water suppliers that would receive this water have failed to adequately contribute to reduced reliance on the Delta and improved regional self-reliance. This requirement puts at risk a water wholesaler's ability to provide water supply reliability if one or more of its retailers is not fully compliant. The district is a wholesaler that provides water supply to 13 retailers, over which it has no regulatory authority. Even if the district and the region as a whole comply with the policy, or even over-complies, the independent actions of a single water retailer over which the district has no control could reduce the reliability of 40% of Santa Clara County's water supply. A reduction or cessation of the district's imported supplies from the Delta, consistent with this proposed regulation, could result in overdrafting of the local groundwater basin, subsidence, and reduction in emergency supplies. This is an example of how the Council's regulation of local activities could result in unintended consequences that subvert the co-equal goals. Finally, the proposed regulations exempt one-year transfers from the covered action review process only until January 1st, 2015. One-year transfers are critical for meeting the district's dry year shortfalls in supply. This is an important and vital water management tool. It's time sensitive and could be at great risk if each transfer is subject to a review process that may take up to 150 days. This would conflict with the co-equal goal of improving water supply reliability. The Council should continue to exempt one-year transfers from its covered action review process. There are a number of additional deficiencies in the proposed regulations, as well as in the draft plan and EIR, that are detailed in comment letters provided by the state water contractors and San Luis and Delta Mendota Water Authority and the state and federal contractors water agency on behalf of the Santa Clara Valley Water District and other water agencies. The district has also provided separate comments on the draft plan and EIR. We welcome the opportunity to work with the Delta Stewardship Council to develop more defensible regulations that will support the dual goals of ecosystem restoration and water supply reliability. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gow.